Hello everybody, this is your daily donut for the day, coming from a very wet and drizzly rainy day. So this is our current lovely view out the window. So that's great. I'm feeling a bit Eeyore today, and by that maybe just a bit blue. I don't know whether it's the weather or just lots of crazy things that have been going on. But yeah, I've just sort of got that, what's going on today feeling. Maybe you have too, maybe you're having a good day, who knows. And I just wanted to share with you a bit about like timing and seasons today from Ecclesiastes. I love Ecclesiastes, it's one of my favourite books of the Bible. That and Job and definitely Jonah. Always Jonah, I love the book of Jonah. Okay, so I will read to you this part. So it is Ecclesiastes 3 and then it is 1 to 8. So it's called A Time for Everything. For everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to harvest, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to cry and a time to laugh, a time to grieve and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to turn away, a time to search and a time to quit searching, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be quiet and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. I'm just going to keep going the bit after actually because it's really good. So this is verses 9 to 13. What do people really get for all their hard work? I've seen the burden God has placed on all of us. Yet God has made everything beautiful for its own time. He has planted eternity in the human heart. But even so, people cannot see the whole scope of God's work from beginning to end. So I concluded that there is nothing better than to be happy and enjoy ourselves as long as we can. And people should eat and drink and enjoy the fruits of their labour, for these are gifts from God. I just feel like God's really been speaking to me at the moment about how usually I feel like seasons go kind of similar to how the seasons of the year go. So there's quite long pauses in between stuff happening. It'll generally be, like here, a time to plant and a time to harvest. Like things seem quite rhythmic and a bit slower. Whereas at the moment, I feel like all of that, that passage I read out, is all happening at the same time, and different people, like different members of our family, are all having different bits at the same time, and just that reminder of like we're all in such different situations at the moment, but we're all so united at the same time, even if things look different, even if difficulties are different, struggles are different, how you're coping is different, whether you're working, not working, furloughed, how your family are, like differences are crazy. And yeah, God is with you in that season. I just love that advice of people should eat and drink and enjoy the fruits of their labour, for these are gifts from God, because God has made everything beautiful for its own time. This rain does look a bit drab today, but even just looking out, the greens look really bright. And hey, plants are getting watered, things are getting fed, hopefully they can seem a lot nicer. So I'm going to try and look for all the stuff that God has made beautiful in this season that seems to have fitted every season. Lots of love, guys. It was nice chatting to you, and I hope you're all doing really well. Bye.